Zoinkers. My goodness. Here we go, casting spells again. Yes, yes. Give me a second, as always. Gonna drop the link in the Discord and then get everything ready. And then after that, we're starting. Okay. We designing more gods? Did you read the title? It's a great answer to that question, honestly. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Just showed up. What are we drawing today? We're doing more spell things, spell-related things. Because I can't read? Ah, okay, okay. We're doing spell things. Spell things, spell idea 2. Guns. I'm watching this class right now. Muted. Don't. Well, I don't know if he can hear us. I don't know if he means he has the class muted or us muted. But yeah, hold on. Let me pull you guys up on the phone. And then we can get right into it. Okay. What we're doing today is we're gonna be drawing, actually. Ah, what a surprise! A drawing channel actually drawing. Can you believe it? I can't, because normally we don't on stream. What we're specifically drawing is I got a bit of an idea for a page to illustrate spellcasting. So, well, I got an idea, which is here on the screen, as you can see. It's a bit of a mess, I'll explain it. But I want to draw a page that illustrates spellcasting. You know, the steps that spellcasting require. And was good. Nothing much. Chicken lover god. Chicken lower god. I think that's a W. How do you learn magic? Study. Do they use words in studying? Yes. In casting? No. Maybe there's some words that amateurs or mages in practice might chant to get themselves in the mindset of casting, but in general, I would not want to have spellcasters say things when casting. In other worlds, it might work, but with the tone I'm trying to go for with the world, feels a little goofy to have people go, fireball! Well, in the middle of the battlefield, you know, like cutting through the gunfire and cannon blowing up and artillery going off. You just hear somebody go, lightning strike! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! And then, you know, like, it's sort of, yeah. I'm not asking for spell suggestions. That's not what the stream is about today. I've been wanting to make a page to illustrate how spellcasting works. And this is sort of the idea I got off stream. We're going to be looking for some more ideas on how to illustrate it, because I don't want to just settle with this. Basically, what I thought would be an interesting idea would be making multiple like a multiple armed illustration. Bonky McNoggins! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the $10. Appreciate it as always. Goodness. Welcome, welcome. We're doing spells today. So, what I was thinking was like having a guy here with like multiple arms sticking out that represent each of the different schools of magic that I currently have. So healing, acceleration, terraforming, combustion, fumigation, physical, and illusion. So just showing. So on the arm, I will be able to show the metamorphosis, right? The effects it has on the body, on each of the arms. Then it would be holding different instruments that they use to cast said type of magic. And then on this side, connected to the input, would be different types of inputs that have, different effects. So it's basically like just laying out everything. But I haven't found a way to make that elegant yet. Um, so that'll be it. So that's what we're gonna play around with. Good morning. Yeah, I just yawned. Apparently, I just woke up. I didn't. It's the end of the day, but I'm fucking yawning like I just woke up for some reason. Can you teleport in this world? No. Does the input need to go into a specific part of the a specific part of the body? No. The body will accommodate wherever you put it. Some places might be more desirable for the sake of comfort. But other than that, not really. You could put them pretty much anywhere. And there's also like these connecting lines, so you don't have to have the input exactly where. I mean, you don't need to have the funnel exactly where the input is. So you could put the input in a comfortable spot and then just have a line going to where you keep the funnel. What type of teleportation? What do you mean, what type of teleportation? No teleportation. Whatever you do, don't try to make multiverses. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fuck it up. Especially not with multiverses. I feel like I do have like a very strong idea of what I want the world to be, where like tonally and what I feel like fits and doesn't. Um, so I know what's good for it, you know? I'm not gonna suddenly add something that is completely a tonal shift and doesn't really fit with my vision, so don't worry about that. And multiverses would be one of those things that would just fuck everything up. Because to me, I don't think stories with multiverses is a good idea. The scope's just too big, you know? It makes you lose. I can't perceive that kind of conflict. It's like, oh, multiple universes are in danger. It's like, so what? I don't know them personally. You know, yeah, it's big, but I don't know them. If it's more of like a, oh, Jerry, the guy you've been with for 10 years or half the book, who you've gotten to know and love is going to be in danger, it's more like, no, Jerry! And that's better. Erdite Prime, by the way, thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. Do mages try to reduce the effect of metamorphosis? I mean, yeah, they try to prevent some of the effects, obviously, with not that much level of success, but they are trying. Especially like healing mages and stuff like that cut off their tumors and such, and terraforming mages try to heal their skin either with a healing mage helping them or using the healing bugs. The fate of Jerry is far more compelling than the destruction of the multiverse. Yeah, yeah. Who would be most powerful man in your POV in this magic system? What's the meta? Um, well, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. What could do the most damage? If we're not considering range and we're just asking what can do the most damage, then terraforming would be the case, weirdly enough. Normally, you'd expect it to just be used to like move Earth and stuff. And I'm not talking about most destruction by like dropping a boulder on them or something. No, magic in the world is dependent on a kindling. Kindling is what magic gets imbued into to do its effect. And it doesn't discriminate. You know, it's not like, oh, if you cast move earth or like a moving spell that or a disintegration spell that's supposed to like break down a wall or something like that, it's not like, oh, this spell only works on Earth. No, it works on anything in front of you, which means including people. So if you would like to terraform something and your buddy happens to walk in front of you while you do it, they will get to experience being a part of the architecture. They will become terraformed within the wall. So you can pretty much disintegrate people at that point. Uh, oh, Anna, thank you for the $5. I stayed up all night working on assignment, listening to your stream on the way to class. After not sleeping, thank you for the company. Oh, well, I thank you for the $5 and also for I wait, is that a thank you for listening to me? It's a strange thing to be thankful for, but yeah, I appreciate it. That's nice to hear that I can be that casual background noise. Um, but yeah, so most dangerous type of magic, if we're talking about damage, would be terraforming. If it's long range, acceleration, no doubt. It is because the thing with most magic that is limiting is that over distance it dissipates, right? Which means terraforming magic is only useful close range. As it moves through the air more, it starts to dissipate and fizzle out and become less effective. So you're sort of working with like a close ranged thing. Same with healing. Same with well, that's pretty much it, because those are the only ones that use things around you as the kindling. Um, when it comes to acceleration, the thing traveling is not mana. You're imbuing mana into a projectile that is fired forward. So technically, if we're talking in like game terms, you're not doing magic damage to anybody. You're just shooting a gun pretty much, but just the thing accelerating the projectile is magic, not the projectile itself. Um, same with combustion magic. It's just an explosion. It's not a magic explosion. The thing that causes the explosion and amplifies it is magic, but it's still just an explosion. Same with, well, the fumigation, yeah, that's just gas. Physical, that's not even spellcasting. That's just punching somebody really hard. And illusion is also, well, illusion has to go one with fumigation or vocalists. Oh, I forgot vocalists as well. Are you gonna cover different times of the world, like history and how magic and technology has improved over time? I don't know how much we're gonna cover about like different time periods. I do want there to be some amount of development, but I'm not sure how far we're gonna actually stretch that. Whatever interesting thing happened in whatever time period in the world will be something I cover. If it's not interesting, I'm not covering it. Legalize nuclear bombs. Goodbye. Take care. Hit you with a pan? No, it's a very rough sketch, all right. Do you plan to write a story book on this world, or is it more like a D&D just for fun? Do I'm making a book. It's in a video. Oh boy. Listen, some interesting stuff has been happening, okay? Or some interesting questions have been sent to me over time. You know how much I love questions. I mean, yes, I do love questions, but repetitive questions are the bane of my existence. Somebody messaged me on Twitter for the sake of asking me, "Hey, would you ever make an art book?" Uh, and then I was, or no, they phrased it weird, which made it sound like they were gonna ask permission to use my art to make an art book for me. That's not what they meant. It just, they phrased it really weird, so I misunderstood it. So I was like, wait, are you asking me if you can borrow my art to make an art book on behalf of me? And I was like, if that's the case, then hell no. And he was like, no. I mean, like, are you planning on making an art book? And I'm like, well, yes, I have a video about it. And then he continues going, oh, I didn't know that. Did you, what did he say? Yeah, fuck, hold on. I told him, yes, I made a video talking about it. And then he said, oh, where did you say this? In a live stream or somewhere? I didn't know you were making a book. And I'm like, I took a screenshot of the fucking video as the thumbnail, and I was like, no, I literally have a video about it, man. Like, just look at it. What program you use? Oh, God. But yeah, that was interesting. Just I think he didn't even read the messages I wrote. It just I don't know. I don't know. I should probably just not answer at that point. He's gonna ask dwarf question next. Oh boy, the dreaded dwarf questions. Bonky McDonald's, thank you for the $2. Oh, so you making an art book? I'm gonna refund all your fucking money and ban you from it. No. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's what the Q&A is for. I've been taking some time to like read through the comments. Obviously, there's like 300 of them on the community post. So it's been taking a little bit of time for me to like get through them and pick like the questions. Obviously, there's some multiples as well, so I'm like grouping them together. Some people ask more specific questions, but pretty much the same question as somebody else's broader question. So I'm like grouping those together, and eventually I'll have all the questions down, and then I'll record all of it, and hopefully, yeah. First time catching a live stream. Hello, Bolvad. Welcome. I hope I didn't butcher your name too much. Welcome to the stream. You should auto-ban people who post questions answered in the Q&A. Well, that's just cruel. That's cruel, okay? I think I'm only human. I hope you guys are okay with me getting annoyed somewhat by questions that I've been asked hundreds of times over, and answered hundreds of times over. I hope I can be allowed to get a bit annoyed, but I don't think it should get to the extent where I ban people for asking questions in the Q&A community post. That wouldn't be good. Because you know, they genuinely don't know, and hopefully the video is going to be the thing that will inform most of those people that have asked those questions, so they don't have to anymore. And instead of needing to get annoyed at questions getting asked multiple times, I'll just be able to say, oh, there's a Q&A, and they can go to the Q&A if they want the answers to those repetitive questions. What app do you use for drawing? I will hurt you. No, I use Krita. What? Are dwarves the people that create the things that mages put in their bodies? No. Well, yes, there would obviously be ones that are created by dwarves that people use, but also people could just make them as well. They're not like, it's not just a dwarf thing. Like, it's not like only they can make it. No, anybody can make it. Use Krita, I do too. Nice. Okay, anyway, sorry. We actually have to get into drawing. I forgot. I'm an artist, right? But yeah. There were some really neat questions, though, in the Q&A, that's for sure. That I'd be interested in answering. I hope people are okay. By the way, question. Just so I can, like, know ahead of time, because I'm actually not sure about it. Is it okay if for some questions, or like, well, I'm not asking if it's okay or not. Hold on, let me collect my thoughts. I'm just babbling for no reason. It's not okay. Fuck, no. No. You will get canceled. Not okay. BRB gotta go. Okay, okay, Bonky McNuggins. Take care. Um, right. I guess I'm just sharing my concerns. Uh, a lot of the questions are about like sharing tips and how I do things and stuff like that. And the issue with those questions is they're really fair questions to have. Problem is, I don't know. A lot of those questions of like, hey, share tips. It's like, I don't got any. I'm not like trained in school or like art school or anything. So I don't know any of the like proper terms or how to actually like uh do anything that I'm doing. I'm just winging most of it and going by feel. So I don't have any good tips and stuff like that, which might seem like really disappointing to some, and that's really understandable because it's a bummer. You just don't know. That's it. Aren't we all? Well, yeah. Like I don't want to portray myself. Like the thing is, I'm worried if I do like try to give out tips, it's gonna make it seem like I know what I'm talking about, which I don't. I don't want to fake it till I make it. I don't know. Then I'll just say I don't know. Um, but then I'm worried if I like start giving tutorials or like, uh, how cringe is the Discord server? I'd say it's pretty normal. Considering Discord standards, I'd say it's pretty normal. I've not gotten into the Discord like the VC and ever felt a level of cringe exceeding the normal amounts. So yeah, I'd say decent. Uh, but yeah, what was I saying? Right, I never want to like give proper advice, you know, because if I do, then I worry people would take it as gospel. Even if I like try to do all of the stuff to say like, hey, this is just my experience, how I did it. You can take it as you wish. And you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Perhaps I've just seen too many videos about drama going down in the art community when it comes to people fixing people's artworks. Have you heard of those? Who's gonna be this dude? Huh? What the fuck is that? IDR? Thank you for the 10,000 IDR. Choke me, Kermit. What the? Hold on. Let me search up what IDR is. That one's the one that's gotten me curious now because there's 10,000 of it. IDR? Oh, it's Indonesian rupiah? Thank you. Thank you for the 10,000 Indonesian rupiah. Appreciate it a lot. Oh god, art fixing? Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's just gotten me a lot concerned because I don't want to get into any trouble and stuff like that. I'm just talking gibberish pretty much, so if you don't want to just fucking turn off your brain. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I've watched like a bunch of those videos about like people getting in trouble because they're like fixing people's art, but then they fix it, badly. Where instead of like trying to go with the original vision of what the art is supposed to be, they just go with what they're used to and don't really try to like fix it properly. And then that gets them all into hot water and stuff like that. It's the what are you drawing at the moment? Well, I got an idea to illustrate spell casting in an interesting way, which was to like show the different staves and such. uh held by like one figure and then have like separate inputs for each of those. What is your favorite joke from the streams? Goodness. It's a strange thing to ask. I don't know. I don't know. I've not really thought about the jokes I made um after doing them, so I don't know. Piss. Yes, that's the favorite joke. Gonna go eat. See ya. Okay. Take care. Take care. Do you have mods? Do you plan on getting them? Uh, how would one become one? You mean for the Discord? I have mods for the Discord, and I mean, how do you become a mod? I just gotta trust you, I guess. You can't just really ask for a mod. I'd rather want to have people that I know and trust and know are reliable to be mods. So, that's not a. If you want to be mod, that's not a ask for you to like come and try and get into my good books or whatever. I hopefully am not socially inept enough to not be able to tell the difference if somebody's trying to like get something out of me or not. But yeah, there's no like way of becoming a mod. It's just I'll make you a mod if I think you're good. Um, but I mean, we don't really need any more. The server's pretty good. Like I think it's getting moderated wonderfully by the people we already have as mods, you know? And there's not like any large trouble or trolling or stuff like that happening that would need to be controlled. Everything's kind of calm, pretty much. Uh, how does one obtain friendship with Simon? Uh, I don't want to be a mod. I just don't have friends. Oh, well, I mean, I hang out in the Discord VC pretty often. So like if you want to just hang out and talk and stuff like that, I'm in there. When you see me, just hop in, or if the chat's full, just ask me to pull you in, and I'll do that. Um, but yeah, how to befriend me? I mean, if we're talking in Stardew Valley terms or like RPG terms, you could gift me either Korean style barbecue chicken or pizza. That would get like my happiness meter up pretty fast, honestly. So just give me like just stack up like 20 Korean style barbecue wings and just chuck them at me one by one, and I'll go, "Wow, thanks. I love those." "Oh, geez, really? For me?" And it's like, "God, you shouldn't have." And then by the 10th one, I go, "Marry me." Like, done. There you go. M4. Oh, also, sorry, I didn't miss it. M4D Vice. Thank you for the 1,000 Huff. I damn Huff. I love Huff. Hi, first time watching live. I love your art. I'm following for some time as an artist. Your creations are inspiring. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll give you my kidney. I list. Okay, you know how in the RPGs characters like different items. That's definitely one that would reduce my friendship. You'd give me a kidney and I'd give you the message back like dot dot dot. Uh, what am I supposed to do with this? Thanks, I guess, and that's it. And you just see the fucking minus friendship go down. Yeah, I don't think I'd want a kidney. Sorry. Where does one find the Q&A? Uh, if you're asking about like the Q&A's answers, I'm making a video about it. If you want to ask questions, it's in the community tab on YouTube. That's where you can send in questions. I'm still reading through it, so I'll probably find it. And I mean, don't. I probably won't answer all of them. There's like 300 of them, but if it's an interesting question, obviously I'd probably answer it. I love soup. Mm-hmm. Soup is good. Not even if my kidney is cooked in Kool-Aid? No, no. Not really. Uh, bro, you should make a book. You know what would be a better idea, I think? Is illustrating somebody actually casting a spell. And I think an interesting candidate for that would probably be combustion or terraforming, because we can actually physically see something happening. So let's see. What do I... My VTuber avatar is awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. I spent lots of time drawing him. Oops. Oh, sorry. It's my Oh, sorry. It's my notification sound on my phone. I had it up because I thought the avatar was 3D. Nah, that's drawn. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. What if I ask for your kidney? I for now at least, I'd still prefer to be the owner of my kidney. Maybe ask me again later, but right now, still would like to use it a little bit. Maybe tomorrow. What about the gore bladder? You mean the gallbladder or the gore bladder? That's a gruesome organ name right there. That's where all the gore is kept in your body. All the gore and viscera. That's when they, in like the movies when they cut people and all the blood spews out. That's cuz the gore bladder activates and all the gore spills out. Uh Erudite Prime, thank you for the $5. Have you read the Dresden Files? Highly recommend. It's urban fantasy about what starts about a supernatural pie, but evolves into much more. What? A supernatural pie? Like the food or the number? What's a supernatural pie? No, by the way, no, I've not read the Dresden Files. Do you work as a concept artist? I was... Oh, private investigator. No, I haven't read it. I don't read much. Actually, not at all. I don't read at all. But yeah, I don't work as a concept artist. I used to want to be one. I what? I used to want to be one. This stream is absolutely incoherent. I apologize if actually someone wanted to listen to this and make sense of my words. Um, I I wanted to be one back when I started art. Now I don't want to be one anymore. Yeah, and I never got the chance to like actually try and be one. Don't worry, I'm tired too. Yeah. What? Keep your fetishes to yourself? Excuse me? Are you a furry? Oh, uh, I mean that I don't think that's a fetishy question. He's just asking me if I'm a furry. I'd say yes. You know, like I like anthropomorphic designs and stuff like that. Well, that depends on what you mean by furry, I guess. When I say yes, because like some people think that furries are just like the fursuit guys and stuff like that. Like I literally have a fursuit in my fucking cupboard or whatever. No, like for me, furry just means you like anthropomorphic designs. I'm like, yeah. He means sexually? Oh, well, in that case, no. But like, I like anthropomorphic designs because they give like a lot of potential and concept art and stuff like that. Because like we can associate a lot of like different characteristics with different animals, so it's really neat when you put them into like a anthropomorphic character. You know, right? That's better. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't fucking know he meant sexual. He just asked, "Are you a furry?" That doesn't, to me, that didn't ring any bells of asking it in a sexual way. You know, I mean, like there's a like werewolves are pretty much free, so werewolves are cool. Um, yeah, like any sort of anthropomorphic designs with fucking animal heads and shit like that is cool. Delete your channel. Oh goodness. That implied it was sexual. I don't think so. I don't think they said anything that it implied it was sexual. And to me, asking if furry to me just means they fucking like anthropomorphic designs. Stop digging. What do you mean? I'm not digging anything. I'm just saying I like anthropomorphic designs. What the fuck is wrong with that? I think that says more about you than me if you're concerned if I just say I like anthropomorphic designs. There's a fuck ton of them in media. Literally half of cartoons have anthropomorphic designs. Mickey Mouse is literally a fucking the biggest company in the fucking world. As a you should stop talking 5 minutes ago? Why? He's just digging his grave? I don't understand. How's being a furry sexual? Oh, Jesus Christ. Furry is an umbrella term. Yeah. We're all furries now. See? It was nice knowing you. Uh-huh. It was nice knowing you guys too. What is chat on about? I don't know what the fuck you guys are on about. For some reason, you just hear the word furry and go absolutely nuts without listening to any of the other words. Uh, favorite magic? What does that mean? Favorite magic? Got a few trolls in here, that's all. What the fuck am I drawing even? I'm not looking at what I'm drawing. Which I probably should be. Ice magic? No. Like, the thing is, I'm shutting down the ice magic argument right away now because I've thought about it off stream or like just on my own time about ice magic and stuff like that because some people have been very persistent in asking about it. I don't think it fits the aesthetic of the world. Ice magic. Just there wouldn't so not any deeper reason why ice magic isn't possible. I'd say yes, it is possible, but for the world and how I think the aesthetic should look, I don't think it fits. You know, the battlefield and such is covered in reddish uh like orange dust and the sky is orange as well. And then just something cold appearing in that sort of environment to me does not fit. No Ice King? No, just go look at any of the other medias that already have Ice King. Why do I need one? Are you gonna add Chronomancy? No, that is stupid. I would never add Chronomancy. That is too much of a like tool that would be completely break everything. Um, why am I drawing him crouching like this? I'm not focusing on drawing at the moment. Hold on. Somebody sent me a message. Give me just a sec. Okay. What about blood magic? Nah. Oh, I should be recording this. There you go. Almost forgot. Is it night where you are? Yes. That's why I'm pretty much incoherent at the moment. It's because it's nighttime as well. It's quite late. And did not have good sleep last night either. So what are the possible magics? Well, what I have at the moment is vocalist, healing, acceleration, terraforming, combustion, fumigation, physical, and illusion. That's what I have at the moment. Specific elements are not really a thing because you could use any of those types of magic to affect any type of element. It's like you could accelerate someone's blood. You know, somebody asked blood magic question mark. It's like you could accelerate someone's blood and just shoot it out of the back of their body. But would that be blood magic? No, not really. You're just accelerating it, which means it's in the acceleration category. Teleportation? No. No teleportation. That would also break everything, and I don't like teleportation. Or at least I don't like it for this world. I don't want teleportation. Crabmancy is nowhere. We're not going to have Crabmancy. Radiation magic? No. One type of magic per person? No. You can learn multiple. Issue is, it just takes ages to learn one and get good at one. And it would take another ages to learn another one. And the problem is you have to have like this really in-depth, true understanding of what you're casting. So if you're really good, you know, it's gonna be quite hard to be good and efficient at two, you know, because you got to devote yourself to it pretty much. So that would definitely take a different breed of person to be able to be good at multiple. Would there be magic schools? Yes. Just got back from binging railgun videos. That one mage gun picture you made looks way more terrifying. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going for when it comes to like acceleration magic. I'm trying to sort of illustrate the scope of terraforming, but I don't think I'm doing a good job. Any questions you have, most of them are going to be covered in future videos, so I'd prefer not answering them in the chat, because then I'll have to answer them later anyway. I mean, the book's going well. We're slowly chugging along with it. I think I'm liking where it's going, or how it's coming along. God, sorry, I couldn't find the mute button in time. Probably just blasted out your eardrums. I sneezed. Excuse me. Do you like chocolate milk? Yes, yes, I do like chocolate milk. Thank you for blessing me, but please stop, because I will become too powerful if you keep blessing me. Curse you. Thank you, thank you. You gotta moderate it. Balance it out. I know what may fits into my story. I don't want to add X, Y, or Z chat. Okay, but how about? Well, the thing is, it's fine to ask those kinds of questions because I understand that nobody's in my head. You know, I'm the only person who knows what's in my head and basically knows everything that is in the world and how I want it to go. Nobody else knows that. So it's fine for people to not know what I think fits and what doesn't. So those questions are completely justified. Um, I'm in your head. Now I can say you are not. Do you have plan? Do you have plans to go into the true nature of mana at source, for example? Depends on how much people in the world find out. If they figure it out, then I tell you about it. If they don't, then you don't. I'm trying to figure out how the hell this looks. This is supposed to be terraforming magic, by the way, but it feels like he's just sweeping the ground. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to make it look more. Because the thing is, it's not that long range. Trying to think like how to make the wave look right if you're trying to push away earth, like how that looks. Yeah, it should move and pull from surrounding areas. That's why I'm sort of making this like crater or like scraping line in front of it. You swear you can hear geese? I can hear music. That's what you're hearing. There's a concert going on in the middle of town because right now it's in Thailand actually there's a festival going on. It's Loi Krathong, if you're wondering. Loi Krathong. It's that thing where they have the little boats made out of banana leaves and they put them on the water and just like send them out with the candles on it and stuff like that. Um yeah, it is really nice uh until you spot one of those little fucking kids who's swimming in said pond that you release them in, because uh, normally you put money into them, right, as like an offering stuff. You put money into the little boats and then send them off onto the water. And then there's these little fucking kids who jump into the water and just swim around, breaking apart different people's loikatongs to steal the money out of it. So that was fun. So one time I went there and like literally uh a kid was spawn camping my fucking gratong, my little boat. I made it by hand. I was really proud of it. Had some I didn't have any money in it, but obviously you don't know until you have to pick it apart, which means the kid's just but the gall on this kid to literally be on the side bank of the water source staring at me while I'm holding the fucking boat and he and I'm like, "Bro, you can't fucking like I was obviously like giving him that look like you can't be fucking serious." Like I just let me at least have my piece. Like let me put it in the water, at least wait till I turn away or leave to do the next thing or something. Not just I literally I let it down into the water. At the end I was like, "Fuck it. Okay. You better not." And I let it down into the water and it got like I would say 30 centimeters into the fucking water. My man David Hasselhoffed his way over to the fucking thing like an Olympic swimmer going across a Olympic-sized pool. He just fucking lunged. No, okay, I'm exaggerating. He didn't lunge, but he immediately fucking went for it and picked it apart. And obviously there wasn't any money in it, so he just like dropped it back into the water. Fucking like disappointed, and I was like, how dare you, little fucker. Little guy had a goal. Yeah, I mean, he did have a goal. It got to the point where like I was thinking once I was gonna fuck with them, because I got an idea where I would make a loikratong, but I would make it an RC boat. What if I make a loikratong and I make it an RC boat and just have like a 100 baht bill sticking out the top very obviously so you can see it, and then just just ride it around, like have it be just fast enough so they don't catch it. I would be so sad. I mean, yeah, of course it's upsetting to have your boat be torn apart. Like it's not nice. But I mean, the boats themselves are terrible. Why am I just shitting on our festivals? I should be saying the positive things, but it's bad as well because we use like metal pins to hold the banana leaves together. Some people like they encourage you to use chopsticks or toothpicks because they're made out of wood. At least they're like natural materials. But the easiest thing is to use pins, which means throwing something into the water that has metal pins in it ain't good. If you're wondering, it is not good. Not only because, well, fish and stuff love to munch on random shit. So, yeah. Lots of waste. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Lots of waste. Some people make the loikratong, like the reason, at least it's like a little bit, like the whole point of it being made out of banana leaves is to be more environmentally friendly, but then we fuck it up with the metal pins. And then some loikratong are made out of non-degradable materials, which is just crazy, you know? That's even worse, like plastic ones and shit like that. I love microplastics. Yeah, me too. I think metal pins grow in nature, not a biologist though. Huh. Maybe. So yeah. You forgot to mention the bread carton. Yeah. I mean, the bread ones are nice. I like the bread ones because they also don't have anything. Like they don't, no pins, no nothing. It's just a floating piece of bread. Those are nice. I like those. Um. Also, hello Nugs. By the way, welcome to the stream. Gonna go eat some tasty food. See ya. Okay, take care. Take care. I go swim for the bread. Nah, if one of those fucking kids in the water go over to my bread katong and take a fucking bite, honestly, I'd salute them at that point. Like, I respect it. You know, you're not tearing it apart or something. You're using it for the purpose it's meant to be. It's fucking floating bread. If they take a bite out of it, I'd give them a soldier salute and just leave. Like, yeah. Seasoned with lake water. Yeah. What we doing? We're drawing people casting spells, but I'm doing a terrible job at it because I can't figure out how I'm supposed to illustrate the spell getting cast. Like I want the dirt behind the cone of spell to look like it's getting pushed basically like a bulldozer. Uh and then this part is getting pushed by the magic. Are you a professional world builder? What's a professional world builder? Are there is that a thing? I guess like anybody who makes a world and like sells whatever thing the world is built for is a professional world builder. I'd say no. Definitely not a professional world builder. Uh, yeah, God is a professional world builder. He does it. He does a pretty good job, I'd say. Literally any author. Yeah, I'd say literally any author would be a professional world builder. I'd say I'm then not yet a professional world builder, but even if I publish a book about it, I don't think I'd want to call myself that. It seems like a, you know, that makes it sound like I know what I'm doing, which I don't. Is a professional silly guy. Yeah, I'm a professional goofster. A professional funky dude. Professional bread finder. Yes, yes. Is magic visible? And if not, do you make it visible for the viewers? It's not visible. In high concentrations, it is. Um, I was thinking that in higher concentrations, it would give off an orangey until red tone. So, like, if an area was very dense with mana in, like, the air, it would have, like, a red hue to it. But other than that, like while spell casting, I don't want there to be any sparkles or energy lines coming out and stuff like that. I prefer just for the thing to happen without any of the flashes. Advg, that is, I don't know how the many of time you have tried to write that question. At first, I thought you were writing it as a joke, um, unless it is still a joke, which at that point I don't understand why you're still trying to write it more times. But no, they do not go pew pew. They could if they would like to. So if in your own head canon you want an acceleration mage to go pew pew, then go ahead. Hey Simon, I was recently rewatching your witch hunting video, and you said that you lacked the weapon ideas. So I thought that maybe you check out Hunt Showdown's guns. They have well, I don't remember what I said about gun ideas in that video. Was it the one where I designed Jakob? Because in that case, I mean, I said in that video that I found this like type of guns that I want to explore and play around with. Can Terra mages manipulate specific? No. It's anything that's in front of them, not including ground either. Anything. What type of spells or magic are you trying to illustrate right now? Terraforming. Poorly. I'm not sure how I'm trying to illustrate it. If I want it to be like more of a wave. Like this, perhaps? That might be better for illustrating. Yes, you can terraform the body of your enemies. The only reason I call it terraforming is just because, well, that's what it's most commonly used for, using large masses of earth, but it doesn't discriminate. You could use it for anything. Earth off the ground? No. When it comes to magic and stuff like that, you expel it from yourself. So stuff like levitation and such is quite it's quite hard to levitate things up from if you're like next to it, because you can only force things away from you. So you'd have to be underneath the thing to force it up, you know? And then so yeah, I wouldn't say you could just lift earth off the ground. Could you compress something? Yes, I think you could compress something. Though you'd have to have two people doing it, or have a very specific staff. I'd expect, like, if you had a staff that's like this, like something that's pointing inwards from both sides, you could compress something. Or if in front of you there's like a large enough, so if you're trying to compress something against this wall and the wall is thick enough, I guess you could compress it because this isn't gonna move. So I guess you could do it by yourself if you had a normal wand. If the wall is thick enough, you could like compress it. But if it's like a smaller thing, then you'd need a wand that goes at it from both sides, or a partner to help you compress it from the other side. Sounds wrong. My nose is stuffy. I might be fucking sick. Can it be used for tunneling? Yes. Yes, it can. How fast can a terraforming mage make a war trench? Concerningly fast. For Varus, I wanted to picture the idea that most or like a large part of like the large trench networks and stuff like that were done by terraforming mages, just because they're like crazy efficient at actually doing that. Their tools or like their wands that they use to like cast different spells have, I was thinking they would have some sort of attachment in the front where they can change the shape of the output that they're using, basically like chisels. So like a flat head like this, or like broad cone shaped, or more pinpointed. so that you could basically just sculpt it like a 3D model, pretty much. So when it comes to like carving out trenches and stuff, they just dig a hole first like this and then just get into it and then just use like a chisel bit like this with flat sides and just cut giant chunks and push them outwards. So they'd be able to do it really quickly. Can't they mold themselves back into place? I don't think it's that precise. This is definitely not a microscopic pinpoint tool. This is like a large area conversion terraforming tool. Skin peeling off, or skin like shedding rapidly. How do witches procreate? What is it with these procreation questions? Somebody in another stream was asking how if different species can interbreed, and before that, people were asking how dwarves breed, and now you're asking how witches breed. What is this? I don't think that's the main focus of the world. There's a war going on. There's more things to be concerned about. The witches, fuck. Tell me how they do it. Tell me how they do the naughty. Right now. I want to know. What that input do. Welcome to the internet, yeah. Just curious on how their bodies work. Yeah, yeah, I see how it is. I see how it is. We need to know. Uh, I'm back. Welcome back. NSFW stream when? My goodness. Ice Terraform? Oh my god. Would bone being terraformed break, or would it just change form? Uh, I feel like a lot of bone's structural integrity is based upon like the structure within it, like those lines going across in all the directions. So if you were to like change its shape entirely, you'd pretty much be pulverizing it as well. So I think it'd break it too. I'm really not doing a good job drawing at the moment, am I? Hmm. Like the thing is, the angles that I need to actually show the shape of the thing getting cast are also angles that make it look very small. I'm struggling to figure out how I'm supposed to, or how I can like show that it's actually like a really large shape without. Guess I could try to do like a back angle. And then we could put him over here. Yeah, back shot. Like that's his back. And the spell is going like past him, away from the camera. Back shot. What? Am I missing something? Well, I think I'm doing it pretty fucking right. What do you mean, do I know what a back shot is? Yes, I do. That's why I'm drawing one. Am I fucking it up somehow, or? Oh, sweet in it? Oh, no. Is that some... Oh, no. Is that something bad? Oh, that's something bad, isn't it? Thank you. Just gonna imagine that it's something bad that I don't want to know about. Can't acceleration mages work Earth as well? Yeah, they can. But the terraforming magic also includes like disintegration within it, which means like breaking off materials and stuff like that to separately accelerate them and shape them. The that is one of the issues, is that I call it terraforming, whereas the other ones are like very specific actions. But terraforming is more of a broad thing that has like multiple fields of magic within it. Um, so technically, terraforming isn't a type of magic. Disintegration would be one, and terraforming magic mages would use a mix of acceleration and disintegration. Um, but just to make it more simple and self-explanatory, I decided to like call it terraforming. Um, because that's also what it's most commonly used for. Backshot met, I don't. I should stop saying it because I don't know what I'm saying, or what you guys are giggling about like fucking schoolgirls. So I'm just gonna not say it. This stream cursed. What do you mean it keeps getting sexual? It's because of you fucking guys. Like every question that I have answered or something, you either ask a sexual question or misconstrued my answers as something sexual. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. This is all you. Always chat's fault. Yes, it is. This time it is. What? Your world building will be better if there's weird, mildly sexual shit in it, to be honest. Huh? What do you mean? What, what do you mean? My world building would be better? To be honest, I don't agree. What do you mean? Have weird. See, this is the kind of fucking shit that's getting the conversation going all weird. To be honest, if the world building was a little horny, it'd be better. Yep. I mean, yeah, magic is great and all. You know, mages are great and all. Metamorphosis is great and all. But like, what if a side effect of metamorphosis is that their ass just gets fatter? Like, their cheeks just grow by a couple of centimeters. You know, a little bit of a wider hips. They what? Just nothing to do with the world. Just a tiny bit. Let's go. No. Like, I don't understand that. What do you mean? What did I just join to? Well, somebody said, you know what? To be honest, the world would be better if there was slightly sexualized things in it and stuff. And it just confused me beyond measure. I don't understand what the hell that's supposed to mean. The enemy terraforming mage cast a giant wave of magic towards our trench. I tried to dodge out of the way, but the spell did graze my nut. My left nut, a slight bit. It tingled strangely. Like that sort of fucking slight sexualizing. What? Terraforms your balls. My left nut got slightly accelerated. And it felt good. A very long pause before that. I was terrified and scared for my life, but yet, oddly, it felt good. Oh no. What? Ah, yes, I terraformed your balls. The greatest moment of this project. It's all downhill from here. No. At what age did you start drawing? Uh, uh, hold on. Let me count. It's 2, and then 14. 14, I think. What? Memes aside, I'm glad the mages are getting good attention in this community of saying mages suck, wizards are way cooler. Oh. I joined like a few minutes ago. Why are we talking about terraforming balls? There's a lot of content, a lot of lore that you missed behind that. That's like a very heavy topic in the world, actually. So, I'll make a video on it. I'll make a video. Oh, thank you for the donation, Snips. Thank you for the 20 Rs. Hypothetically, if a dwarf and a witch... What is wrong with you people? But no, we can't. I'm a witch, and you're a dwarf. Watson!
Oh no! Don't say that! You're making me weak! You're making this more difficult than it has to be!
Bussin'!
Fucking. Oh, take me, Torvik! Take me!
Bullshit. Why am I playing along with this? This is fucking stupid. You're just feeding the fire. I'm just feeding the fire. I'm fucking. God damn it. I gotta stop talking. Nice role play, bro. Thank you, thank you. Dwarf Rizlord. Forge me into whatever shape you wish, Torvik. Oh my god. Goodness. Embrace me with the heat of your forge. My god. Oh no! Stop me! Stop me, god damn it. Can we pretend that fueling the fire? God damn it. You're making it worse. Somebody mute him. You can't. Fanfic spread like wildfire. Hold on. Somebody sent me a message. Probably someone going like, fucking stop. Hold on. Okay. There you go. Back. Chat, be crazy. Simon participates. Chat, silence him. Yeah. Well, how do you like it? The taste of your own medicine? Yeah. You better stop your weird behavior before I give you more dwarven pickup lines. I need some gay wizard fanfic now. No. No, you don't. You do not need that. You do not. Simon, I will tell your mother about this. Ha! Joke's on you. She's watching the stream. Joke's on you. My dad watches the streams, and he's proud of me. That would sell better than lore, to be honest. No. God damn it. The second book, Yuri in Trenches. Fucking. God damn it. I love this weird lore. You know it gets lonely in the trenches. Just gunfire and sweat and dirt and mud. You get lonely. Only fellow men can accompany you. Keep going, Simon. No. It's enough. It's enough now. No, the dwarves don't participate in warfare. Only in romance. No, okay. But yeah, no warfare for them. Welcome. I'm trying to draw an a terraforming mage casting terraforming spells, but I'm doing a terrible job at it. So just give me some time while I just completely butcher this. What? Would metamorphoses affect other magic wielding creatures aside from humans? Uh, we'll talk about that in a video. Can we get any updates for the book? No. Well, the book's going well. Currently we're like still spending time like separating all the topics into chapters, and that's like going quite slowly because just it's a hard thing to decide on. Because I want to make sure I know exactly what's gonna be in the book before starting like drawing pages and stuff like that. Yes, dwarves do have good relations with other species. Question: what makes a witch a witch? We'll do a video about that. We'll talk about that in another video. Basically means net yes. No, it doesn't mean yes, because some of the questions can't be answered with yes. It just means that it's a part of lore that I'd prefer to talk about in a video instead of answering a person or just like you guys, and then having to repeat myself when somebody answers it again or asks it again. Simon, I like. Whatever. Simons, are witches artificial beings? Okay, is everybody actually like listening to me talk? Like clearly I'm not answering any questions about witches because I said I was going to cover it in a video, right? So there's no point in asking me questions about witches or like deeper questions about dwarves because I'm going to make videos about them. No one is in their right mind would punch one of Simon's dwarves. They're covered in chitin. Yeah, they're pretty hard, so like you wouldn't want to punch them. Um, that not be good. That would not be good for your hand. Are witches hot? It depends on what your definition of hot is. So I'd say yes. Witches are hot confirmed. I specifically said witches are hot depending on your definition of hot. Answers despite. Well, clearly that's just a fucking dumb question. Like I can answer those. It's hard to resist the temptation of telling you about what the fuck? I just went into uh Bart? What the fuck was that? Bart? Um what the fuck was I gonna say? That literally just launched my consciousness out of the back of my head. I Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say before a Bart, but whatever it was, I guess the answer is yes or something. What planet are you from, Heart? Um, probably from Jupiter, honestly. After we were sent there to become more stupider, and I can confirm I came back from Jupiter, and I am very much more stupider. About answering stupid questions. Yeah, I will answer the silly ones because well they're silly, uh, but also it's hard to ignore my temptation of answering questions about my own lore because I like it and I'm excited about it and I want to tell people about it. So it's hard to say like no, I'm gonna cover that in a video. So sometimes it does slip and I just tell you about it anyway. That does not mean you should continuously ask me the same question in the hopes of getting me to slip, by the way. That's just not nice. Okay? That's not nice. Snips, thank you for the 20 R's. Can the material of the pillars be terraformed? I'm going to cover that in a video. Feet, what? No. Foot or no? Foot or no? Huh? What do you mean, foot or no? Simon, have you ever? I have. Can dwarves eat cheeseburgers? Yes, though it would need to be seasoned the shit out of. Simon, how's your day? It's been a sporadic one for sure. It's been a bit of a weird day. I'm definitely quite a lot more out of it than I normally am, as you might be able to tell. My drawings are not going well, and I'm speaking complete gibberish. But that's it just happens, you know. So it was a bit of a weird one. How would you rate a witch from 1 to 10? On what scale? What's the scale here? Like, what criteria are we ranking? Do succubuses exist? No. Magic Daddy hot? Yes. The scale is hotness. Oh. Uh, I mean, for me personally, I'd say in the negatives. But like I said, depends on what you define as hot. Um, Chat has one thing in its mind. Yeah. We can definitely call chat an it though, because at this point, you guys are just like a weird amalgamation of perverts and weirdos that have just fused together like fucking Akira at the end of the movie. An entity, yeah. We are the hive mind. Great. Foot, stop asking if just foot question mark. Stop asking that. That doesn't make sense. I don't understand what I'm supposed to answer to that. What time is it? It's almost midnight. It's gonna be midnight in 37 minutes. You did the dwarf sex roleplay like but hold on, you're exaggerating it. It was not sex roleplay. Jesus Christ. I was uh imagining a forbidden romance between a witch and a dwarf. Excuse me. So yeah, it was not a whatever you said. Excuse me. Don't misconstrue my words. You know, you're exaggerating. Yeah, it was. No, 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 it was not. Was that canon? No, no, it was not. It was not canon. Whatever you say, buddy. Do the dwarves kiss in the mouth? Kiss in the mouth? Oh my god, you guys give me a headache. Simon, don't lie to yourself. What do you mean, don't lie to myself? Don't deny yourself. You know your true nature. You like the roleplay? I like joking about shit. Like, that... Come on. What the fuck? Gaslight, gaslight. Yeah. No, no, they don't kiss the mouth. Well, we don't know what is in the mouth. Like, they bite the beard seductively, if you can even do that. I don't know what the fuck that even means, but like, just biting the beard. That's what they do. Child labor stream. Yippee! Canon? No, not canon. Not canon. Bites your beard seductively. It's canon, guys. It is not canon. It's not everything I say is not canon. Okay? Do dwarves have foot? Yes. Yes, they do, actually. Foot, toe. Good job. That's your first coherent question, actually. Good job. Good job. Yeah, they do have foot. Also, I mean, if not to like get you too excited or anything, you know, don't jump out of your chair. They have two. They have 2 feet. Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, they got 2 of them. Uh, this chat is like Arkham Asylum, yeah. Do dwarves kiss in each other's beards romantically? How are witches separated from mate? I will cover it in a video when we get to witches. A terraforming mage's tool similar to a shovel. Yeah, it could be shaped similar to a shovel. How many legs, though? 2. 2 legs. Do you love your community? Knowing this chat, I have to basically... Okay, you know, I've realized it now. You guys are a fucking... You're like a genie. It's like whatever possible misconstrued meaning a word could have, you take it in the worst way and take that as what I said. So when they ask, do you love chat? If I answer that wrong, you're gonna go fucking nuts. You know? So same with the furry thing, same with the fucking with the I don't even want to say it, the back shots thing. It's like you take it like monkey's paw style wish granting. So I have to write like a whole contract to state exactly what particular type of love I'm referring to make sure that you don't misconstrue my words. He hates us. See, now it's like he hasn't said he loves us, which means he hates us. He hates us. He despises us. See, it's like this. Like this. You're like a belligerent child. He loves us romantically. See, exactly. Actually, I'm just not going to answer that question, okay? You can make up your own mind. If I answer it, it's just going to get worse. So you go ahead and imagine that however you want. We're stupid, Simon. Dude, Me too. Like this is the problem. Where if you guys are stupid and I'm stupid too, that shit don't work out. We're just that's like stupid squared, you know? That's even worse. I'm stupid on purpose. Oh, goodness. I mean, if it's strategic, that's fine. That's fair. I can't judge you for using stupidity to your advantage. Dwarf thirst trap when? I actually hold on. Give me just a second. Because I don't know where the image actually is. So I'm gonna have to find it. I'm looking for an image, by the way, if you're wondering. Where, if I was that image, where would I be? It's supposed to be somewhere. It's not in the surgery folder. Okay, you know what? It's better that I can't find it, actually. It's better that I can't find it. Okay, I'm contemplating leaving the stream and returning for the next one when my brain is normal and healthy again. That's reasonable. I can understand that. What kind of fuel do the machines use? They used infused oil, which again I will cover in another video. You have foot or no? Now that's getting into the problematic questions right there. Foot toe. I'm not gonna answer that for the sake of my own safety. Does magic have any psychological effects on the mage? Yes. How big are dwarf's feet? I mean, when you buy the this is perfectly leading into when you eventually buy the dwarf miniature that I'm gonna be selling in the near future, you can measure it, and then you'll know how big a dwarf foot is. But no, I mean, it's, it's a foot sized foot. Show us feet now. Now here now. No, this is no. Are dwarf figure life sized? No, they sadly are not. But at least you can like figure out the proportions of like how big their feet are compared to their body. Uh, draw dwarf feet? No, I will not draw dwarf feet, bro. I'm having a really bad drawing day today. If you're not, if you're noticing, all of this is garbage. I can't use this. Um, so sorry if you guys were like hoping for a drawing stream. I was hoping for one too, honestly, before I sat down. It seems like the drawings are not the thing that is going well right now. It happens, all right. I don't want to beat myself up too much about it, even though I am a little annoyed by my lack of performance. But listen, sometimes performance can be a little bad. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's our fault. Yeah, I'll just blame it on you guys, just so I can feel better about myself. I'll just say, let's just say officially now that the reason I draw bad is because of you. There you go. I feel better already. You know, maybe that's what I'm gonna do now. Actually, that lifted a really nice weight off of my chest. So from this point onwards, anytime I have any issues concerning myself or my drawing skills or anything, it's just your fault. Okay, cool. Glad we agree on this. You're welcome. Yeah. Heartbroken. Fair, fair. See? I ain't leaving, so figure it out. Well, I mean, if I draw bad for the rest of the stream, that's just how it's gonna be. It's your fault anyway. Like, why are you giving me attitude? You caused me to draw bad. It's you. From which country are you? I'm from Ram. Uh, moved to Rus when I was 8 years old. Yeah, I'm from Germany. Uh, I'm German, but I live in Thailand. Come to Brazil. Why? Bonky McNoggins, welcome back. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. In the time you have gone, the chat has degraded to ape man. Uh, just we've gone through a roller coaster of topics. Say something German. Go go. Wurst. Mmm. That's it. There you go. Mmm. Schnitzel. Simon did a horny? No, listen, Bonky McNoggins. Whatever they tell you I did, do not trust them. They instigated some very bad things. Holy shit. 50 euros. No, not euros. Pounds. Thank you for the 50 pounds. Jesus Christ. The ultimate Kiwi. Thank you. Appreciate it. Uh, take it as payment for our sins. Gladly. Gladly, I will take it as payment for your sins. You can now go to heaven, pretty much. That's how it works in this church. You just give me money, and then you go to heaven. Yeah. No, actually, don't do that. don't actually do that, though. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll find out later now, won't I? Why does that sound so threatening? Funky McNoggins, why the fuck does that sound so threatening? You sound like a disappointed or parental figure. I'll find out later now, won't I? Fucking damn. I'm sorry. Wait, if the one who what the one who told is me? What? What do you mean, Ong? Thank you for the $5. Erudite Prime. I hope I say that right. German kid in Thailand with a perfect American accent? What? Yeah, it's a bit weird. I know. Yeah. I Roken, thank you for the 20 euros. Crazy okay. Uh crazy support. What? Uh Schussen? I don't know what Schussen is. Jetzt mal jemanden. bro, I haven't read German in like, I can speak it, but I haven't read it in like 14 years. So this might be tough. Um, Wie ein Zwerg ist? Jetzt mal jemanden, wie ein Zwerg ist. I want to understand what the hell that means, but I don't know, man. If you're expecting like a good German from me, by the way, because I left at 8 years old, fake German. No, no, listen, hear me out. Because I left Germany at like 8 years old and haven't had the chance to like talk German to many people after that point. I've sort of just been stuck at that level of German, you know? So yeah, it's definitely not my best language for sure. I'd say out of the three, my German's probably the poorest. Then Thai, then English. Should an acceleration mage accelerate a bullet? Could an acceleration mage accelerate a bullet? Well, yeah, that's what they do. Also, thank you for the donation, Iron Falcon. Bonky McNoggins, thank you for the $10. Flood him with money. No, don't do that. Don't actually. I need to like do drawings and stuff, and that doesn't. Thank you, Bonk, for the 50 nook. Can terraforming mages terraform along as what they terraform is in solid state of matter, or how does it work? Love the content, by the way. Can terraforming mages terraform as long as what they terraform is a solid state of matter? No, they can terraform whatever. The Dwarf X Witch segment is canon now, Simon. No, it is not. Snips, thank you for the 20 R's, but no, it is not canon. Thank you for the 10 sugd. Kane, appreciate it. Paying for dinner, thank you. I already had dinner. Thank you for the €5. Gronk? Roken, thank you for the €5. I was asking you to draw somebody eating a dwarf. No, don't eat a dwarf. I'm not gonna draw somebody eating a dwarf because that's gonna become canon if I draw it, and then okay, fine, I'm gonna draw somebody eating a dwarf. But don't take this the wrong way and think that you can actually eat dwarves. I don't encourage the eating of dwarves. There you go. There's your person eating a dwarf. Thank you for the $5, Charles Tishman. Wait, so acceleration mages probably have theories about the speed of sound. What? Probably have theories about the speed of sound. Also, dwarves probably taste like crab. I mean, theories about the speed of sound. I mean, I feel like the projectiles they accelerate would well exceed the speed of sound. Thank you for the donation, Snips. Can a dwarf throw it back sexual style? I would doubt their anatomy would allow them to throw anything back. So no, they cannot throw it back sexual style. Iron Falcon, thank you for the 20 nook. Thank you for the donation. Can you make another pic of someone eating a dwarf? What? There's already one of eating. I'll just add another person eating the dwarf then. There. Stop asking for pictures of a dwarf getting eaten. Nom, nom, nom. He's rubbing his tum. He's like, tasty. No, that's too low for the tum. There you go.
And he's more disturbed now. There you go. Do dwarves taste good? No, they taste terrible, but these guys keep taking fucking bites out of them. My nose is getting stuffy. I'm getting, oh no, you can hear my actual voice now, no. Okay, anyway. What is the texture of the dwarf meat? Don't ask these kinds of questions. SpongeBob? Bonky McNuggets, thank you for the $5. What has the chat become? I fear what man has made, for we cannot unmake the dwarf consumption. Thank you for the donation. I'm guessing that donation is to encourage more eating of the dwarf. I know what you're on about, Bonky McNoggins. I know what you're on about. I know what you want. Yeah, you want another bite taken out of the fucking dwarf? That's exactly what you want. I knew it. Sick people. Out of the side at this point. Yeah. That, and his cheeks get bigger. He's taking another bite. Okay. Snips, thank you for the 20 R's. Now draw a dwarf eating me. Oh! No! Dwarves don't eat people! No, I don't. Yes, you did. You subconsciously wanted it. That's... Leave the dwarf alone. You made me do this! You people made me do this! Don't act all innocent now! Now you're saying, no, stop eating the dwarf! Stop taking more bites! Yeah? Yeah? You did this! You did this! Now reap what you sow! Reap what you sow! Why are we torturing the poor dwarf? Exactly! That's the kind of questions you should be asking yourself! Why are y'all cannibals? Iron Falcon, thank you for the 20 nooks. Stream goal, eat the entire dwarf. No, you know. God damn it. Stop eating the dwarf. Yum, yum. No, actually, no, he does not say yum, yum. He says, oh my god, this tastes fucking horrible. Because dwarves taste terrible. They're not supposed to be eaten. Anyway, let's continue drawing terraforming mages. Let's continue drawing terraforming me. Are you kidding me? Gain, thank you for the 5 sigd. Keep donating until the dwarf is completely digested. Are you kidding? What? Wait, in brackets. 3 bites, please? 3 bites? Are you... Okay, we're taking one of his arms. One of his arms is gone. Oh, this is stupid. One of his arms, actually both arms. He doesn't need them. That's 2 bites. And then you just took one of his mustaches are gone. There you go. And a third person has joined. No, again, why do I keep making sounds like it's tasty? It's not supposed to sound tasty. Please, I beg you, do not eat the dwarf or force them to consume you chat, y'all heathens. Thank you, Bonky McNuggets, for the donation. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna take a chunk out of it because you obviously are discouraging it. So you know what, actually, for the sake of Bonky McNuggets, I'm going to put a band-aid on him. Bonky McNuggets is... I want his nose! Yum! Fucking! God damn it, man! Well, his nose is gone. That's just... It's like a cross-section now. And obviously it's bleeding. You sick people. What did I just join into? Well, whatever you did just join into, you just encouraged it! Lucky not alive. Thank you for the $10, but you're just instigating the harming of this poor dwarf. There you go. Let's just take another big chunk out of him. This one's a big bite. Big old bite. I can't donate. Good! Stop! The dwarf is fucking suffering.
A pool of blood is starting to form at the... A pool of blood is starting to form around the screaming and gurgling form of the deformed and cut-up dwarf. It is begging for mercy in its own ununderstandable tongue, or whatever. Please add garnish. Thank you for the £5. Here you go. I'm gonna add garnish. It's a leaf. And some, like, cheese grated on top of him. And I'm gonna assume that's another chunk taken out of him as well. Bro, I want bandage. Okay, fine. You put a bandage on him. What is this? I don't like this. Please save the dwarf. No, I don't think we can. Somebody's just, again, donated to take a chunk out of it. It's like basically a fucking apple core at this point. Take the bandages off? No, don't take the bandages off, you sick people. Please add me a glass of wine. Of course, of course. Here you go. A glass of wine. To go with the dwarf to wash it down. Actually, take the whole bottle, won't you? Take the whole bottle. There you go. This is dwarven wine to go with the dwarf. Give me his eye. Oh my god. Make the short people eat the left side of the mustache, please. Okay, fine. The left side of the mustache, too. You are sick. There's nothing left anymore. Like, if you bite him once, then it's just gonna be gone. Somebody get a healing mage, please. Okay. I'm gonna continue drawing the terraforming mage now. Save the boy. Please stop. Dwarf war. No. No. Give me his other eye. Stop. Stop it. Can I take the dwarf to go? Why has this turned into some kind of fetish? What do you... I think you are just... Are you okay? What do you mean fetish? Why? Why is everybody trying to spin it back to some weird pervy shit? You guys are just weird perverts. Like, we could be talking about fucking, we could be talking about, I don't know, a fucking blanket fort or something, and you'd be like, it's some weird fetish shit, isn't it? No, not everything is weird fetish shit. I want to eat the bandage and sauce, please. Are you... Oh my god. There you go. You took a nice chunk out of the bandage and also added some nice gravy over the thing. Called out. Yeah, I don't understand. It's like I mentioned one thing that has nothing to do with anything sexual and some weird fetish shit. I think you've just been on the internet too much. Why is everything connected to fetishes with you people? The dwarf was secretly a cake, so no pain. No, it was, I'm telling you, it was not a cake. Take the head off. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it, but that's the, there you go. There's crumbs on the floor now. This guy is now oddly dwarf-shaped. He's like weirdly dwarf-shaped. There you go. Genuine suggestion. I think it would be cool if the way the dwarfs show intimacy or love is they interlock with each other and maybe their bodies produce Embers? No, no, they don't show affection in that way. Can I have the last bite out of the middle? Of course you can. Please finally end its suffering. Let's just say that's the rest of it, okay? That's enough with eating dwarves. Some crumbs left. There you go. Only thing left of the dwarf once sat is crumbs on the floor. Who's sipping the blood? Are you kidding me? On to the next dwarf. No, no, that's enough. What the fuck is the music being played in the background right now? I have music playing, by the way. I just have it off because obviously it's a copyright. I don't want to listen to like some random basic fantasy song or whatever, so I'm just listening to music. Uh, but obviously, you know, copyright. Slurp slurp the body juice. Okay, fine. There you go. It's all cleaned up, okay? No dwarf. No more dwarf left. That's all. The wine's gone too. Drank all of it. Glutton. I'll eat the crumbs and blood now. Of course. Oh my god. Well, there you go. Thank you for the donation, Snips, but your sins will never be forgiven. Bonky McNoggins, thank you for the $5. May your evil be wrought onto you, chat. Yeah, exactly. I agree with Bonky McNoggins. How dare you all? It's a terrible fate that dwarf had to go through because of you. Your fault, as always. Even ate the fucking chunk out of the fucking floor. It's like that meme where they, to the funk music, eats the sandwich and then proceeds to eat the styrofoam plate. I can't draw this for the life of me. Nothing's coming out good. Let's just loosen up by like drawing some random stuff. I'd say. I'm just gonna draw some like soldiers or something. Yeah, for some reason I'm really doing a bad job drawing. It just happens. Idea. Hey, Monster Garden. If I suggest a creature idea to add, would you tell me what you think of it? Well, yeah, sure, I would. Why am I the only normal person here? Well, let's not get to conclusions more quickly. Perhaps later on you will show your true colors and show that you are as mad as all the other people in here. But for now, yeah, sure, let's assume you're normal. Sure. If you want, if it's like a longer thing. Hold on, my nose is getting stuffy again. Okay. If it's like a longer thing, you could definitely like post it on the Monster Garden chat on the server instead of like in the chat here. Oh, never mind. I think you already posted it. Oh, it's not that long. Okay. The cadaver harvester. Just so there's no confusion, when I write harvest, I mean it gathering corpses or dead things in a single place. Uh, Appearance-wise, it is bipedal with two horns. It is a scavenger. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't really have anything to say about it yet. That is a very vague description. Um, for now, it's a bipedal thing with two horns that eats corpses. It's not much for me to go off of. I mean, Snips is the crazy one. Agreed. Agreed. Snips is definitely the crazy one. Um, More explaining. Okay, sure, sure. Are dwarves a delicacy in this land? No, no, they are not. They are not a delicacy. Oh, thank you for the €5. Ronkin, sorry, I had to remember what the hell that currency is. Can terraforming mages be used to form crystallized structures or surrounding elements, or if specialized reshape someone's bones, minerals, and stuff? They can reshape anything. It does not need to be earth. It's just called terraforming because that's the most common thing they use it on. But terraforming does not discriminate. You can terraform anything. Monster Garden, monster idea for the tactical armadillo. No, no tactical armadillos. Okay, and then I'll just draw the Bungman Noggins, thank you for the €5. Dollars. I'm losing it. I feel like we should name this soldier Glimglam for whatever reason. Glimglam it is. Glimglam. Beast that can consume human flesh. Like chat did with the dwarf. Uh, After a big fight, so their corpses don't attract others, more dangerous creatures. Hmm. Uh, Idea. Simon, can you add a religion surrounding the silent patron, like a cult of gift givers that appear in the night, give the poor? Yeah, yeah, I was sort of thinking about adding something like that because of Bonky McNoggins. Um, I was thinking it would be like a group of people that do it, pretty much like a sort of Saint Nicholas figure, sneaking into giving gifts to people and stuff like that. Uh, haven't figured out the reason behind it, besides just being, generous. There you go. Oh my god. I'm drawing great today. Woo. My geez. I need to rest. That's what I'm getting from this stream. Let's just go for like a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna go rest because clearly, I'm not performing the best at the moment. Though I did really like the stream, by the way. Even though I like, might seem annoyed or angry, I do thoroughly enjoy it and just like to play along. By the way, so don't actually think like I get genuinely furious or something. I don't. I just like having fun and playing along. Proud of you. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Do you have an art book published? Uh, no, no, not published yet, but I am definitely working on one. Why not eat a dwarf? They're not tasty. Uh, I thought you were few. What the fuck? Bro, I thought we actually made you mad. God damn it. I'll try harder next time. Why are you sad about that? That's not something you should be sad about. Can we eat the stranger? Goodness, let's eat Simon. Means he loves us. Now that one's... Hmm. Anyway. No, I'm not... What is this? Don't eat Simon. If you eat me, then that means there's no more art book. Let's eat the art book. Now, if whatever you do with the art book after you get it, I don't care. Okay? You can eat it if you want. I don't encourage it. Don't. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. Only eat the legs. I still need those, you know that? Like, I need to go places with my legs, preferably. I will only eat the hair. The hair? What the? Okay, that's it. We gotta end the stream. This is no, no. Don't say vor stream. That makes it worse. That makes it sound even worse. I don't know if the intent of all these people is in that way, but I wish it isn't. I hope it isn't. Bonky McNoggins, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. They could offer gifts as a method of to recruit more to their order, perhaps. Some selfish, altruistic tendencies. Do you mean selfless? Or actually selfish? We need more dwarves. No. You should talk about the, just write the idea, because you're suggesting it to the Monster Garden. Write it in the Monster Garden chat, and just at me in there so I can see it. That's where it should be. Yeah, but you could also put it in the writing chat, but in that case, you should also at me so I can see it. You know, I'm not benevolent. I'm losing it. I'm not benevolent. I can't, like, see over each of the chats permanently all the time, so I will miss things if you don't at me. If you want to get my attention, so be sure to do that. I'll post-it noted. Man, I'm sorry. You missed the stream. Luckily, if you would like to be informed, the stream did not go well drawing-wise. I did not get any good drawings done. And talking-wise, interesting. Let's say. It was interesting. But yeah, I should definitely go sleep. I thought I had the energy to, like, perform on stream properly, but clearly I didn't, so sorry to disappoint. If you wanted to come in and see me draw, that didn't happen, but I still hope you enjoyed it either way. thank you for joining me in the stream, and I appreciate all of your company very much. Except for the perverts, all of you. I condemn you. But besides those, take care.